scouting report?
Yeah.
You're saying if I was a defensive person, you're saying?
No, like your catch and passes from what do you see?
Yeah, man, he's really precise. Pre-snap, it's very cerebral. You know, it's a lot of pre-snap. My fault. It's a lot of pre-snap things. You know, he lets the pre-snap stuff take a picture. If the picture changes, we have answers. He likes having answers to everything. So you'll see us doing a lot of things at the line, and you know that's because of. That's where he feels comfortable, you know, making sure that we're seeing a look pre-snap, but then if we don't get that look pre-snap, we have an adjustment in play. But yeah, man, I say he's really precise, man. He's really on his details, and it all starts with how he preps. You know, while he wasn't taking these reps, while he didn't, know what was going to happen that week. You know, he's been doing it the same every week, and then all of a sudden, he's starting this week. And for him, it's like I don't have to change anything because I'm already going about it the right way. So yeah, that's what I say about him.
He was telling us that he knows this playbook pretty well.
Oh yeah,
the offense
exactly. Yeah.
How much of a difference, and how does that make a difference for you, or even just anyone else on the field with him?
Yeah, I mean, it puts a lot on. Not a lot. It puts it back in our room as far as being on our details to get to those things that I was kind of hinting to last time. You know, when I said that just the pre-snap stuff and how we check a lot because he does know the playbook like no one else I've met. You know, he truly knows every single detail. So because of that, he's going to check to the right look. Now it's like, all right, how do we be on our details? Because he's going to see that look. It's not just call the play and leave the huddle and run it and brainlessly run it. You know, it's really pay attention, look back at the quarterback. And yeah, just making sure we're having those clean pictures, getting in the right look so that we can take advantage of what they're giving us.
Can you look at the couple fumbles you had? Do you attribute that to just trying to do too much? That's been uncharacteristic, obviously. Are you just trying to create a spark, trying to do too much? Because Nate was saying today, maybe everybody should just touch them to get a couple extra yards, keep the chains moving rather than trying to do too much.
I don't think it was trying to, maybe, but no, I gotta have better ball security, and I've been lax with it in my career so far, and luckily, it's still early. I can fix it. But I feel like the book is out on me, and they're not worrying about tackling me as much, and they're more worried about tackling the ball, and they did a good job with it. I had one on the ground against the Raiders that could have been fumbled, so it's back-to-back weeks now. And, man, I've been fixing it. So
how do you try to get that? It's probably a fine line. Try to get that out of your head, so you're not thinking about it too much. If that makes sense.
As far as putting it on the ground.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Just trying to stay away.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've never been one to put it on the ground often. With things happening these last few weeks, it makes me take a hard look in the mirror, and then as far as my habits out at practice and how I'm going about that, I got to start really paying attention to that because it's leaking into Sunday. So the best way you can go about it is making sure your ball security is good during the week. When you're going through walkthrough, and knowing those guys that are going to target the ball versus ones that are going to just make the tackle. Because these dudes have put it on film too, and we're playing the Bills last week. They're one of the teams known to punch at the rock. Knowing that, I got to know that if I'm going to cross back in the middle of the field, that's what they're going to be going for. And the ball was loose, down low. So that's how they're going to make you pay for that. That's my mindset on it. I got to fix it.
I know you're a competitor. Just how much you're looking forward to go up against a guy like Jalen Ramsey?
Yeah, man. They got two great ones over there, and him and Xavier, and then the Cater Kohu is also in the slot now, but he played outside for them last year. Holland. I mean, they got a great group, man. Adrian Phillip. They got a really good group. So all around, as far as Jalen Ramsey, he's someone that's been doing it for a long time. Been one of the best in the league for a long time, and watching him last week, man, he looks great. He looks like he's right back to where he was, and it's exciting for me. I get to go see how I stack up and have an opportunity to make some plays, man. This is always one of those that when you're a kid, you look forward to the opportunity.
Can having a different voice at quarterback just a change there, kind of spark something, and just kind of almost feel like you guys are getting a new start?
Anything can spark anything. We whatever we've been doing, it wasn't we didn't feel like we were getting to where we wanted to be at. So it's how can we find it, and whether it could have been someone come in for me, whatever. And whatever it may have been. Whatever can find a spark, we're searching. And we got to make it happen this weekend, and I feel like we will. But, anything can cause a spark. That's how I feel. And, it's about what you're going to do with it.
What is this team's sense of urgency right now? Obviously, losing 3 straight and at 4-6 at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's as high as it's ever been. You know, you lose 3 straight, it puts you in a tough spot. You feel like you got to win every game from that point on, and that's the mindset. Obviously, you approach every game with that mindset, but you know, there's definitely a different level to it when you lose 3 straight.
Really, what you said there, what gives you the confidence you guys could turn it around?
Just the way we practice during the week. When we spend time with each other, you know, we really know each other. And the way we've played, you know, besides barring this last week, we were in every game, and we've played the way we've played on offense. So it makes, sometimes you can make it worse. It can make you look at it like we're this close, you know. And in our sense, I feel like we have the defense in the league to be in any game, just do our part, and we'll finish undefeated. That's how we feel. You know, we really got to do our part. And that's the confidence in our guys, confidence in the way we prep. But, you know, we put it all on us because it is on us, you know, it is on us. And we feel like if we do our job, not about the defense, you know, they've had a hard season because they've had every reason to have no belief in us. And I can imagine taking the field, getting a 3 and out from the offense, knowing that, we're probably going to do the same. You know, I couldn't imagine just the whole mindset, and maybe a spark could come from that, you know, from as far as they could go, my fault. We're going to make every play on the field, though, you know, just stuff like that. That's what gives us the faith. You know, we're close, and we've been in every game playing the way we have. So,
What do you think of being on the national stage again with this unique first Black Friday game?
It's really cool to be a part of the first one. You know, I'm trying not to think about it. Let's just go play ball. You know, we're not in a position to be thinking about, you know, this stuff like that, sadly. So let's go win a game. Let's go win a football game on a Friday. You know.
How's your elbow?
It's all right, man. You know, we rocking this week.
Did you feel it in Buffalo? Did you think it affected you?
Did I feel it?
Did it hurt you in Buffalo? Did you feel like it affected you at all, playing-wise?
Yeah, I mean, I heard it. You know, I heard
Yeah.
it for sure. It's there. You know, so I know what I'm getting into.
Is that something after the season you may need to surgically repair something in there?
I hope not, man. But you know, depending on how this thing plays out, right now I'm not in a spot where I would need surgery. At least I haven't been told that. So you know, the way I see it is, as long as I stay healthy out there and you know, stay where I'm at, I won't. And it's time will heal it. Right now, there's no time. You know, so I gotta get to it and get to it.
Garrett, after the way, especially this last week when you talked about your fumbles and all that stuff, like how motivated are you to like move forward from these performances, kind of go and get back to showing?
I'm motivated to, you know, win a game, score a touchdown, whatever it takes. You know, that's you know, it's been a while. It's a tough spot we're in because, you know, you don't want to talk about it and sound like it's, but that's just the reality of it, man. We scored last week, but you know, it doesn't. There's a lot of things I'm looking forward to prove, as far as with this team, looking at myself. You know, yeah.